Hello everyone, greetings, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, getting ready to do your love reading for the sign Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Today I will be asking the cards about the person on your mind, what they are thinking about you, what are their feelings towards you, what will be their next action towards you, potential outcome and advice. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. There might be mixed messages coming through. And just remember, this is not a personal reading. Not all readings will be yours. There are many Cancerians tuning into this channel. If you're looking for personal readings, link to my website is below. Feel free to email me if you have any questions as well. In spirit of service, for the highest good of all, show me the energies I need to see for Cancer. Cancer, the person on Cancer's mind, someone of whom Cancer is currently thinking about connecting with. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you all and your support to the channel. Sending much love and healing energies your way. One more. Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo, doesn't have to be. Somebody who has a lot of passion. Definitely somebody from the past who is missing you, reminiscing, has very good memories or not. So definitely thinking about you and thinking about the past. There could have been a painful ending there. Doesn't have to be betrayal, but abrupt ending would also show up as Ten of Swords. It's a finality. I do not like the energy of Devil here showing up together with the Knight of Wands. This talks about lust, about somebody who is, it's a strong card of feeling we have no control over our desires. It can be very much in cheating card as well with the Devil and Knight of Wands, and somebody who is in it for the good time, not a long time, somebody who is driven by their sexual desires, very impulsive, somebody who is making impulsive decisions and impulsive actions, somebody who could be in and out of your life, hot and cold, because is driven by this desire. In the same time, Devil could indicate other attachments that this person had, other relationships, potentially something they were tied up to, and that's where we would have a Knight of Wands as well, somebody who is non-committal. What I like about the whole thing here is the Strength card, because strength is the only energy that overcomes the Devil. This is somebody who has the control to the power to control themselves, the beast, the Devil, the desire. Somebody who can withhold from making the wrong decisions, wrong moves, wrong actions. On the other hand, if this is somebody who wants to come back towards you, you can see how interesting is this combination here, because this one is I have no control, this one is I have control, and here is the desire to take action. And I feel there could have been a bit of a movement between the two, and maybe in the past, because I have the past card of Six of Cups here, something went wrong, something was not controlled, something was out of line, driven by ego, by selfishness or fear, and now we are trying to overcome that. The action requires bravery and courage with the strength and overcoming anything that may have been holding us back. It's an interesting combination of cards. Let's see. Show me Cancer person, the person on Cancer's mind. How are they? What are they thinking about Cancer? What are they thinking about Cancer? Okay. They're thinking about communication, or this is what they're thinking about you. You are very intelligent. You may be a little cold at the moment. You've set some boundaries with them. This is a queen that knows the truth. You might be expecting communication from them, because as you can see, her hand is reaching out She is open to communication, but she's also very clear-headed. She's going to be making head over emotions decisions, ready to cut the person out from her life if necessary. If she senses any lie, any deception, she already knows. So you may want to come correct or don't come at all towards Queen of Swords. It's an energy, not a male or female. There's no gender in tarot, so take it as it resonates. Even if your Cancer is a man, but the feminine energy represents intuitive approach to communication, to knowledge, intelligence, because it's on the feminine side. When it comes to making some decisions, maybe somebody is a bit hesitant as to how to approach you. It does require them stepping up, leaving a bit of a comfort zone here. Maybe they're making plans also in communicating truthfully with you. We will clarify, we'll see a little bit more. What are their feelings towards Cancer? What are their feelings towards Cancer this time? Six of Cups. So definitely they're missing you, reminiscing. There are very positive emotions related to you. A lot of love. It feels like a soulmate connection. Either you've known this person for a very long time, you may have been together for a long time, could be childhood sweethearts for some of you. For others, it is this warm, fuzzy feeling of like a soulmate. This is a card of soulmate and past life relationships as well, if you resonate with this message. Three of Wands, we are thinking about future. We might be waiting at the moment for something to reach out. Maybe this person is waiting for you to communicate with them, or they are in general a little bit on this point in time, thinking about the future and the new horizons. It takes a little bit to plan, to set intentions, and even to allow, because Three of Wands is card of allowing, of manifestation. Ships being already in the harbor, we see the ships coming in, but we may be hesitant on taking that journey to cross the pond to the new horizon. What actions they intend to take towards Cancer? What actions they intend to take towards Cancer? There is a romantic gesture coming away. It could be an apology, it could be invitation somewhere. It's the most romantic night in the tarot. Sorry about the movement, it's one of my dogs relocating. Seven of Wands, they want to fight for this connection. They may feel the need to stand their ground, defend themselves from you, from the Queen of Wands. Or this is how they view you. They know that there might be some resistance on your part. They need to come forth with truthful emotional communication. What's the potential outcome? So this will indicate to us where you're at, Cancer. Potential outcome. So as always, remember you can change the outcome by changing your thoughts and assumptions. Check out Law of Assumption by Neville Goddard if you're interested. Potential outcome on the current timeline. Death card. So it looks like it's a finality. We will have to see. It could be talking about transformation and rebirth, of course, as well, but that usually indicates something that is inevitable. Have you noticed that these horses are almost the same? Two of Swords is under the deck, so inability to make a decision, feeling stuck, on a fence. Page of Cups coming as well with the apology. Advice for Cancer. What advice for Cancer? Another major arcana. Closing a chapter. You're advised to close the chapter, to learn the lessons and open new. Both of these cards indicate endings and new beginnings. So something needs to be transformed for sure, and this is basically the cost. We need to let go of something good to allow something better, and it could relate to the relationship transforming completely. It cannot be rebirthed or restarted on the same level. It has to be completely changed when they return toward you. Same here. If one cycle ended and we have successfully learned the lesson, the new chapter will be on a different level. It will be different. Again, I am seeing here standing our ground. It has been showing for you and not lowering your expectations. Now let's clarify. Curious. Tell me more. How do they view, what are they thinking about Cancer as Queen of Swords? Please clarify. Queen of Swords is intelligent queen, male or female. She's been through a lot. She already has the wisdom. She already knows the truth, and she's not going to waste any time on anything that doesn't serve her. These are strong boundaries. She has learned that over the course of life and many times being hurt, especially for Cancerians, that the deepest learning and most painful is boundaries. Cancerians are kind, good-hearted people, deep people that carry their heart on the sleeve and very often are being used, taken for granted, not taken seriously. So there is the serious part of Cancer when Cancer puts on the shell and starts to pinch. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, please. What they are thinking about Cancer. So definitely communication. They are thinking about communication or something you communicated to them. Eight of Wands. It talks about travel, movement forward, fast movement forward, a lot of communication back and forth. Maybe there was exchange in messages or even in person, but this is a lot of targeted energy, one-pointed energy. It's speed, it's action, it's movement. It's definitely swift change. Maybe you have made some swift changes in your life, or they want to pick up the pace and communicate with you. King of Cups is under the deck, so that would be the masculine side of you, of the water sign, which is also a person that doesn't show much feelings. There is depth, there are feelings, there is love, but also ability to control those emotions. So very mature. 10 of Cups. So somebody sees or did see the awe with you, the happiness with you. You could be dealing with another water sign as well, of course. Tell me more about what are their feelings towards Cancer with the 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. We're moving from 8 of Wands to 9 of Wands. There is some resistance, some fear, something about past, feeling like almost gearing up for worst, very defensive. It is also talking about being weary. Maybe there has been a repetitive pattern. They're looking back over their shoulder. They're wounded, but there is also courage, and this is somebody who is persistent, who is not giving up. There's definitely heartbreak in the past. They are still feeling wounded about something that happened in the past and weary, but also thinking about you a lot and missing you in the same time. Tell me more about their feelings and why. Okay, so very strong soul connection. 2 of Cups, recognition, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, very, very strong. Mutual love, depth. Hierophant is under the deck, so it's either it's a spiritual connection. It feels like a very strong spiritual connection. We maybe even thought this will be leading to commitment or marriage. We might be learning spiritual lessons in this connection. Tell me more about their actions, the actions they want to take towards Cancer with this Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the actions they want to take towards Cancer. That's definitely, they want this new beginning. So if this is showing up in your advice, it means you might be still hesitant. You have not fully closed the chapter with them, or this is a lesson that is being learned. It's within you. It's within you. And allowing that chapter to dissolve will lead to brand new beginning, but they might be still holding on to the energetic imprint of the past, whatever that means to you. this is them wanting to take that leap of faith and have this new beginning. And the death card can talk about rebirth as well on a different level. We will have to see what will be the clarifier. It feels a bit risky for them, I must say, but also there's the desire to start brand new, to communicate with you, to come towards you. There's the need for very truthful communication from what I see, but they are also weary and a bit defensive because of the past. They want to start fresh, clean slate with the Fool. You can expect communication, and some of you maybe will not be interested in proceeding further with this person and you're closing completely the chapter. Others maybe will. Free will. Tell me about death. What is this death as outcome, please? Clarify death as outcome. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands is under the deck. There is an effort. We want to work on this connection. We are working on ourselves. There is the need to repair certain things, to transform, to put an effort in terms of developing of this connection. There is potential, but it will require hard work. There is this lurking Four of Wands. We have seen the Three of Wands and looking into the future. So we know that we can transform the situation if we put in the work. This could be work also on ourselves and self-improvement on how we're going to move forward, or we're just gonna let it end. The energy showing up like this in a reading, it indicates that you yourself may have by now made a decision like you're not gonna proceed, but then when they show up, there is potential to put in work and transform the situation. It will be, of course, different for each of you because everybody has a different story. For some of you, you don't want to restart this person, although you might be waiting for apology. And it could be very conscious decision between the two of you that you don't want to continue. For others, it might be very transformative experience that leads to greater effort because of the situation. Give me one more for this death card as outcome, please. So you can always select a different outcome from unlimited number of already existing outcomes in the quantum field, in the potential. Please check Neville Goddard book, Prayer, the Art of Believing. You can even download it online. It's a short book, or listen to it on YouTube. It will give you an idea on how subconscious works and manifests different outcomes. It's of course law of attraction as well, but I'm specifically mentioning law of assumption here. Tell me more about this outcome with death. Can you give me more clarity on the outcome with death here? Four of Swords and Strength. So yeah, it is putting something to bed. Rest, restoration. This is recovery in solitude, having the strength to overcome any situation, courage to stand our ground, to withhold from taking action in this case. So for majority of you, clearly this is what's going to be. Not for everyone. There's Tower under the deck, so with the Death card following it, very strong Scorpio, very strong transformation. It puts you into your power and realization of your power. You have been working on yourself already for quite some time. You maybe thought about putting in an effort in this connection, but with this Four of Swords, it feels you are recovering from this heartbreak very positively, because this is rejuvenation as well card. We are overcoming any heartbreak. Now, with the Strength card, we're talking also about forgiveness, because it needs great power. inner strength to be able to forgive, and of course to stand our ground with regards to our beliefs, our boundaries, even if we truly would like to be with a person. And the situation is transformative. It's a catalyst for transformation, your inner transformation, your life's transformation. Tower and Death, these are both cards of transformation. Tell me more about the world advice for Cancer. Tell me more about world advice for Cancer. Seven of Cups. You're ending a cycle of illusions, confusions. You will have also many opportunities as you're closing this chapter that will lead you to your wish fulfillment, to that which you do want. But I think what you are learning here in your lessons is, what is real? What do I really want? You may have been a little confused. Maybe this person left you confused, or you needed to simply find those answers within yourself. There may have been some illusions and search for purpose. You are able to close that chapter. That leads to Nine of Cups. So this is clarity on where I'm going. Tell me more. Tell me more about this advice for Cancer with the world. And it leads you right to your Ten of Pentacles and King of Cups. You will make the right choice, because the lesson, when it's learned and you're closing the chapter, whatever it is, whether with this person or not, we have Eight of Pentacles moving towards Ten of Pentacles here, and it can very well indicate your own transformation, working on yourself, that will lead you to your Ten of Pentacles. Of course, it can be with somebody else, because healing happens, but I feel stronger energy here in allowing the cycle to end. It is what I mentioned at the beginning with the Death card, letting go of something good to allow something better. And that will be loving, that will be aligned with the emotional fulfillment that you need from relationship, and move forward into better future, into peace from any mental conflicts or stress. Interesting. Tell me more, please, about the outcome for Cancer. Can you clarify the outcome for Cancer? Can you clarify the outcome? That card. It feels really you're rebuilding yourself, healing yourself, and overcoming any obstacles, including your own healing. Missing pieces, detached, lock away heart, can't move forward. So somebody is emotionally unavailable here, and we're having this realization that we don't want to invest our heart, or the heart is locked up. Anything else about the outcome? There will be some clarity, revealing the truth, confessions, shedding light. This is also where they're coming forth. It is also illumination on a spiritual level, and understanding what we truly want. Illumination, clarity, understanding, which allows you to close the chapter and learn the lesson. Anything else about the outcome? Decision. It is in the decision process. We need to gain more clarity in order to be able to unlock our heart. At the moment, you are locked up, and the outcome is showing up this way. decision, wrong reasons, contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. This is why it is showing a little mixed up for me. And unconditional love is under the deck, which we see with the Strength card. I think you are still in the process of deciding, healing, maybe trying to master yourself, rebuild yourself with the Eight of Pentacles. Outcome is uncertain. What is certain from this reading, what you can take, is, look at this, we have decisions here, choices, and being confused and uncertain. That's what's going to end. When you end uncertainty and make the final decision, this is the decision, you end up at 10 of Pentacles. What is certain from this reading for all of you is that this person is coming your way with a big cup. There's a lot of love for you here. Your uncertainty is being completed with understanding and clarity. Your heart is at the moment on a lockup and you cannot make a decision. It's only when you're being illuminated and you have clarity over the decision and choices when things are going to move. But it is at the moment in the standstill. It can go either way, because this chapter has not been yet closed. That's why you are being advised to make that choice and to shut the door to the past once for all, because this is what you don't see under the deck. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. But the chapter of confusion, illusions, uncertainties, fears needs to end. Decision, the choice is yours. I have seen the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands lurking through the reading, as you saw. Queen of Swords will be able to make the decision based on her mind. In this case, I am starting to think that this isn't exactly the best thing, because if she is too much in her head, she is in the ego. She needs to tap into the heart and the forgiveness and combine the two in order to make balanced decision. Because mind, of course, will keep us in fear. Something didn't play out properly in the past, which is why you are very hesitant at the moment with regards to the future, which is why you are in Seven of Cups. Please show me a message for Cancer. Please show me a message for Cancer. What Cancer needs to focus on, work through. Thank you. Well, sorry I asked. Sorry I doubted. Full circle, completion. You may want to take a screenshot. You have chosen to learn from your mistakes and move forward, closing out the cycle. Every layer of yourself you acknowledge is a layer that served its purpose. You are now feeling your power by seeing your inner strength, and determination pays off. Be proud of this moment and let it carry you forward. Wow. This is the World card described with the Strength card. Goosebumps. Abundance, security. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. Money, abundance is not just money, because abundance is also in relationships, in our connections, and this is here. So we have the full circle completion with the world and abundance with the Ten of Pentacles right here. Anything else? Patience needed, timing. Be mindful not to rush or push your agenda at this time. Trust in divine timing, and less is instant gratification. Having patience allows everything to unfold as it should. The seeds have been planted. Now let them grow. I have to read this because we are talking about decisions here. Decision in fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered mind. This is the Seven of Cups, that you need to take a step back and center yourself. Can I have one more from these, please? Message for Cancer. Unconditional love. I choose to see the light in everyone, recognizing the divine in each being. I accept others as they are, offering compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet, joining my soul with theirs to grow together in universal love. So now what does it mean? This is also unconditional love with the Strength card, but it doesn't mean unconditional acceptance of bad behaviors in other people. You absolutely need to recognize toxicity, devil energies, and people that are evil. There are people like that out there. So this is where you have your sword up and you're no longer naive. You do recognize that there is cruelty out there. However, you also choose to recognize that there is the soul that is one with everyone, and that is the true person you're relating to. If you can see that in the word namaste, you may want to research, read about it. It will program you to understanding a deeper aspect of it. This is the God in me recognizes the God in you, and understanding that underneath the ego, the selfishness, the cruelty, and everything else, we are all one energy of divine love and connected. And if you choose to see people like that, there is unconditional love possible, and it doesn't exclude you noticing their flaws. So please don't mistake. And very often I hear people stay in relationships very unhappy because they believe this is the right thing to do, because this is forgiveness. But then they live in resentment and holding a grudge, unhappy and miserable for the rest of their life. This is so destructive to your own health and everybody else. Now, on the other hand, you can leave the relationship, forgive, which is the true love. This is true forgiveness, but you're not letting down your boundaries, not allowing people to abuse you in any form or shape, and you can love and forgive much easier. That is a higher vibrational approach. Okay, that was it. Last but not least, I will ask the angels what message they have for you. I don't think this situation is ending for most of you. It is just pending because of your energy. 2. Out of all the cards, that there are many. 2. Relationships. Community, partnership, connection, support, friendship, new beginnings. Reflect on your roles in your relationships. This card may be signaling that you need the support of a community to overcome a challenge, or that you're ready to embrace new friendships or a meaningful partnership. Question: in what ways can I strengthen my current relationships or open myself to new connections? You may want to meditate on this question, write it down, and then release it. And the answer is going to come when you're in the shower and the least expected. So don't wait, or walking in nature, just not when you're waiting for it. Reach out to someone today who could use your support, or explore a new social opportunity that aligns with your values. Take what resonates. I will hold it up for you as well. There's more text. Thank you for watching, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't done yet. I really appreciate that if you choose to do so. And until the next time, I wish you a great week. Namaste.